You want to hold it? Okay, it's recording now, so you say something, okay? You make your own YouTube video.
I'm recording it.
Hey guys!
You have to look this way.
No, that's me. Don't put it on me, put it on you.
Okay. No. No.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube video.
And today we're making something. This way. Mom, Dad, you got only 9%. But it's not at green now.
It's alright, keep going.
Hi.
I'll give it back to me.
Okay.
What's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing today?
Today we're making something for Tatey Waity.
Making something for Tate while she's at school.
Yeah.
Yep. And what colours does it have to be?
Black and white.
That's right, that was her special request.
Yes.
And what else are we going to do?
Put some accessories on it. We need to buy accessories.
Accessories? We won't be buying much today, but that's okay. Pass it here for a sec.
No, just a little bit accessories.
Just a few accessories.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go, guys. Heard it from the horse's mouth. We've got to buy accessories. But one thing that is really beautiful, actually. Have a look at this. Have a look. This is where we live, man. Blue sky every single day, mid-20s as far as temperature goes, and ranges for as far as the eye can see. We've just dropped off Tate to school. Tristan's staying home with me because I do have time off, as you guys know at the moment. I've specifically taken my weekdays off to allow this type of thing to happen, but as of next week, what's going to happen with you, Tristan? No, next week, where are you going to be going during the day? No, you're going to be going to preschool. So as of next week, Tristan will be 4 years old. Her birthday's on Saturday. When's your birthday?
Saturday.
What date? What date is it?
Friday.
Anyway, yeah, big birthday planned on Saturday for Tristan, and then as of Monday she will be attending preschool for the first time. She's been going to daycare so far, which is okay, but it's going to be far more exciting and far more it's going to be far better for her to go to school, because she goes to the preschool and Tate goes to the school, and they're both next to each other, so it's going to make things a lot more streamlined, a lot easier. But as far as today's concerned, it's Tuesday, it's 8:30 in the morning, and it's day 9 of quitting alcohol for 90 days. And so that means we are indeed 1/10 through the mission, which is a really good feeling. Really good feeling. The birthday on the weekend is it's one of those things that, similar to the way that I felt with my shifts at work, it's an occasion that I have not done. It's a type of occasion that I have not done completely sober for years, and so it really scares me. Even though it's my daughter's birthday, even as fucked up as that may seem, it really scares me, and so I'm gonna have to really build myself up to that. And I'm not guaranteeing that I'm gonna go, to be honest with you. I mean, there's gonna be like 50 people there, and all of them are Tristan's mum's friends, basically. So they're acquaintances to me. It makes for an awkward conversation. If you have alcohol in your system, it's not so awkward. That is the dilemma that I've got at the moment. Either way, let's go inside. Alright, so this morning has been slightly out of order. It's not every day that I have a child at home with me. It's been a bit of a rush. I'll just chuck you down there for a moment. So, my morning routine, my current morning routine is still to drink a whole one of these, pretty much, whilst I'm in the shower. I haven't done either thing yet. So the first thing on the agenda is to fill this up, jump in the shower, probably spend about 15 minutes in there, and then crack on. Whew, okay, still day 9, still the morning, and I wanted to discuss something that's going to be really, really important to my mental health whilst going through this. And I say mental health over physical health because, yeah, it's obviously good for my physical health, but as far as my mental health is concerned, it's even more important. It really is. And that's training. That's being physically active. That is getting a win out of the day, out of any day, regardless of what else happens, right? The earlier I get in the gym, the better the rest of the day feels. The later I get in the gym, the more procrastination starts to creep in, and I feel like I've lost some of my motivation. I feel like I've lost the day. You know, I'm certainly, look, I'm the most, it probably takes me about an hour or two to wake up properly, and I'm realizing that even without alcohol, you know. In fact, some days I've thought, fuck man, the amount of brain fog I feel right now, the amount of like pressure in my head I feel right now, having just woken up, it's worse than what I remember when I was drinking 15 standard drinks a night. You know what I mean? I don't get that, and I feel like it probably will subside at some point. But yeah, I am struggling with some brain fog at the moment, and if I don't get to the gym early in the day, that feeling, that fuzziness continues for longer. That's how I feel. I feel like whilst I'm in the gym, and I think a lot of other people feel this, you know, it's an opportunity to work through what you've done the day before. It's an opportunity to plan the day ahead, and it's also it's a good opportunity to spend some time with yourself, spend some time on self-improvement. But unfortunately at the moment, when I look at myself in the mirror in the gym, yes, I'm doing what I love, but I don't like and I don't love the person looking back at me. So today, for example, I am busy the entire day until Tate finishes school. So the only opportunity I will get to get to the gym today will be later in the afternoon. And I haven't gone to the gym in the afternoon for months. Like even when I was going to the gym a couple months ago, I mean, I've just been so stop-start over the last 3 years because of my drinking, right? If you're drinking every day, or pretty much every day, it's not going to allow you many opportunities to feel good enough to go to the gym. So the way that I was doing it is you know, first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, trying to, and it didn't happen very often, of course, but if I did go to the gym, it would be first thing in the morning because that is when I'm the most motivated. Unfortunately, that's when I'm feeling the worst as far as a hangover is concerned, but that was my only opportunity because I knew that the later in the day I left it, not only would that procrastination kick in, but the craving for alcohol would also be just too strong. It's too strong. And once I've had that first drink, look, in the first year or so, whilst I was drinking, I was still so euphoric and my physical health was still intact. So that, you know, if I did have a drink or I did have a couple of drinks or even, you know, 6 or 7 drinks, I'd still go to the gym because it was fun. But unfortunately, it just became just too much, you know, too much of a hassle. I'd lost sight of those good feelings that I get through working out. I'd completely lost sight of them. They were gone. And, you know, the only way that I was ever going to get them back is to stop drinking. So during the times that I have stopped over the last 3 years, I have tried to get back in the gym. Certain times it's taken me longer. This time, thankfully, it took me a couple of days to get my shit together again and get back in there. But so today I'm going to try and do something that I haven't done for a long time, and that is keeping my procrastination at bay and trying not to think about it until I do get the opportunity to go to the gym, and it's going to be later this afternoon at around about 4 or 4:30. Now, not only is the gym going to be as busy as it ever will be during a day at that point, but I will be, I assume, as thirsty as I ever will be during the day. And so with those two factors combined, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I am hoping that by the end of today, I will have got through another day without drinking. I will have spent some good, you know, quality time with my youngest daughter, and I will have a decent workout under the belt for me to be proud of, you know. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm looking forward to it already. I wish I could go right now, but hey, when you're a parent, these luxuries can be few and far between. Now, last thing I'll say before shutting off the camera is that I have been using this Garmin smartwatch for the last couple of years, and there's one metric that I have followed and I have tracked meticulously over the last couple of years, and that is my heart rate. And heart rate is a funny one, because I am well aware now of when my heart rate is elevated and when it's not. And I'm well aware of the way that I feel when my heart rate is elevated at rest and when it's not at rest. And if you're at rest, your heart should be pumping regularly. It should be at the lowest point it will be throughout a day, especially in the morning after you've been asleep. And you should be feeling really relaxed. Now, when alcohol is introduced, my resting heart rate jumps up at least 10 to 15 beats per minute. And I can feel that. I can feel that through the underlying anxiety, the jitters, you know. I feel like I am withdrawing and processing alcohol the day after, because that's exactly what I've been doing. If I had 15 standard drinks the night before, and I need 15 hours to get through those, for my liver to get through those, if I've only given it 10 hours until I get up in the morning, I've got another good 5 hours worth of withdrawals that I've got to get through. And I feel that, and I see it. I see it on my watch. I see it through my heart rate. And I see it through my sleep. It is absolutely all over the place. Whereas if I go to sleep without having a drink, it's certainly, you know, it does have certain spikes, but it's in general, it is a lot flatter and a lot calmer and just a lot more healthy for my heart, right? So alcohol fucks your heart up. It really does. It puts a lot of pressure on it. You're constricting your blood vessels. You're getting dehydrated. Your heart is a muscle, right? And you know, copious amounts of alcohol night after night is going to be terrible for it. And the way that I've realized that through a measurement is my heart rate. So what I'm really happy about is that this last week, my resting heart rate has decreased quite a lot. And at the moment, over the last 7 days, it's at 48 beats per minute. And that is really good. It's not the lowest I've ever had it, but you know, I was averaging 60, 62 beats per minute at rest when drinking a lot, if not even more. And that really, it affected me because, you know, I'm watching this, and I had to take my watch off some nights because I just did not want to admit the truth. I didn't want to see it because, you know, the way that my brain works, I sort of overthink things, especially to do with my health and especially to do with my heart. And if I see my resting heart rate at something like 70 and I've only just woken up, and then I look back during the night and it's been at fucking 100 at some points, 90, 80, it's finally got down to like 70 by the time I wake up, that just makes me feel even worse. You know what I mean? I kick myself because I've done it again. I've done it again. And you know, what we all want is a healthy heart, and taking alcohol out is certainly going to help with that. So averaging 48 beats per minute. During my workouts, if I do cardio, I get it up to like 160, 170 beats per minute. And so the higher you get it during intense exercise, the lower it's going to be at rest, right? So we're going to continue to work on that. We're going to continue to monitor it, and I will let you know how that goes into the future. Anyways, guys, that's enough from me for the moment. I am going to go downstairs and edit this video. I'm going to call it quits here. I've said pretty much everything I need to this morning, and I'll report back tomorrow morning, hopefully with another workout under my belt. So that'll be really good. Yesterday's workout was intense. My heart rate got up to about 180 beats per minute, and I burnt, you know, almost 1,000 calories during the hour. So that is a really, really great cardio-based workout. I know I've got that in me if I need to, but today I'm going to focus back on weights, and I can't wait. So regardless of what happens the rest of the day today, thank you so much for your support. Keep commenting, keep going back and forth between yourselves. Yesterday's video I talked about how I'd been drinking whilst working, and that really did you know, get the comments going, because there's a few people watching that have been in that position. And you know, for some people who've never had a problem with alcohol, that would just seem crazy. But if your mood completely relies on the use of alcohol, you're going to get it when and where you can. And even if that's on your lunch break, or even if that's in the morning before work. The last couple of days I haven't done that. I feel really proud about that. We're certainly on the right track, and I'll see you tomorrow.